Why do you need a 90-day marketing plan? Everyone needs a clear and concise plan in order to execute well. Whether you're talking about a bigger strategy or even just small tactical adjustments, any sort of plan will lead to better execution of that strategy and those tactics. And this is particularly true in the context of marketing, and we're going to be talking about online marketing in this video. I'm going to quickly walk you through all of the reasons why digital marketing in particular and marketing in general will benefit from a 90-day marketing plan. I'm also going to help you start to be thinking about how that 90-day marketing plan comes together. Hi, my name is Bill Rice. I'm the founder and CEO of Kaleidico. We're a lead generation agency that specializes specifically in mortgage lenders and law firms and generating sales leads. So everything that we're going to talk about today is really in the context of building that consumer direct relationship with your clients, which are more and more important because that's where our sales are coming from. That's where our leads are coming from. Sort of the belly-to-belly retail, branch, and office sort of environments are not as prevalent anymore. The consumers, based on everything that's happened over the last few years with COVID and pandemic and just social fabric in general, sort of shifting, consumers and clients in general are moving to the internet and starting there when they're seeking out any kind of service or product. So let's get into it because we've got 90 days to start generating some leads. So reason number one why you want a 90-day marketing plan is, simply put, marketing takes preparation. And this goes for any type of marketing, but in particular, when we're talking about digital marketing, if you are potentially new to opening a digital marketing channel or going online with your particular company, there are certain considerations and preparations that need to be made. And if you're just taking over or you're part of an ongoing marketing process, there's still preparation that's involved in launching or repositioning any new strategy. So let me take you through a couple of scenarios. So let's talk a little bit about that preparation. So first and foremost, just doing simple research is going to take some time. And I'm going to take you through a couple of different use cases or scenarios that you might be involved in. First, you might have an existing marketing program in place. Maybe you're coming in and taking it over. Maybe you've just been continuing to execute and you've kind of run across this video trying to sort of make that process better, or even switch over to a 90-day or quarterly sort of rhythm and cycle for your marketing program. So in doing the research in that context, the first thing you want to do is you're going to dig into your analytics. Whatever's available, you're going to look at that analysis. You're going to look at your Google Analytics. You're going to look at maybe some search data. You're going to, of course, evaluate the leads or the sales leads that have been generated. You're probably going to also look at leads that are coming outside of this digital channel and just sort of understand the context of what potentially is working and not working. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to inventory your assets. What do you have available to you? Do you have a website? Do you have email marketing list? Do you have a list of customers or aged leads sitting inside of your CRM? So we're going to go through and do that analysis. And then from that analysis, we're going to start identifying opportunities and weaknesses in that program, which are going to start to inform and shape where we're going to start when we build out this 90-day plan. Those are the things that we're going to start and the initiatives that we're going to take on and expand on. If you've never done this at all, and there's no sort of channel like this, or you're opening up another channel, or specifically you're trying to figure out consumer direct and you've never done it before, that sort of process of research is going to look a little bit different. I often, and again, what I'm sharing with you today is what we do with clients specifically, but the first thing that I'll do is just really, again, survey the business itself. I want to figure out what their business objectives are, what are their core product priorities or service priorities, what are they trying to accomplish through this channel, what are the most important parts of their business, whether it be objectives or products that they're trying to move through this particular channel that I'm building out, or that will be a part of this 90-day marketing plan. Then from there, I'm starting to dig into and inventory my assets. I'm trying to figure out what do I have available in order to achieve those objectives. And probably the third, but the least useful, will be really digging into the analytics of things, because chances are I don't have those available to me, or there's the integrity of that data may not be as good. The other thing I might do in this research phase is really just kind of like you did today. I'm going to look out in there and try to learn from other experts if I'm going to try a particular strategy or tactic, or I'm just seeking out what potential strategies and tactics I might be able to use in the context of my business. I'm going to do that research. So that in and of itself is going to take several weeks in order to gather that research and start to shape the plan. Once I have a good sense of the plan that I'm actually putting together, and hopefully you're documenting and putting this to paper, there is, again, a good possibility that I'm going to have to actually build out the platform or some form of platform. So if I'm doing SEO and content, I need to make sure that I have a website that will allow me to publish in a way that Google is going to like that content, be able to search it and index it for themselves. If I'm doing PPC or Google Ads, I'm probably going to need to create and design and develop and put in place a landing page. And there are some certain things that I need to do in particular to make that spend effective. If I'm doing Facebook ads, I'm going to have to do some creative in the Facebook channel itself, and then I might need a landing page, or I may need to set up lead forms within Facebook. If I'm doing email marketing, say I've got a list or I've got some age leads sitting in my CRM, I'm going to have to write some emails. I'm going to have to create some sequences and workflows in order to move people along that journey. So I'm probably going to have to build out some form of my platform in order to make this 90-day plan work. So again, all of this is going to take roughly 30 to 45 days just to get a solid platform to begin executing, whether it's just a new initiative or you're starting from scratch. There's going to be some research and building involved. So now as I move past this 30 to 45 days, I'm going to move into that sort of 60-day window, or the second 30 days of my 90-day cycle. This is where I'm going to start to execute. I'm going to start running those campaigns. I'm going to start putting things into the ecosystem. So if I'm doing SEO, I'm going to put content out there, and I'm going to start to let that do its thing. So some of these channels, I'll get feedback quicker. If I'm running emails, of course, I'll get some instant feedback and reaction. What emails are opening, potentially what emails are getting engaged with. Maybe I'm getting some replies. Maybe I'm even generating some leads. If I'm doing Google Ads, again, very quick feedback. I'm going to figure out, am I getting clicks? Are those clicks coming through and converting into leads? As I'm working those leads, in both cases, how is my sales team reacting to them? What is their perception? What is the quality? Am I getting enough data? Can they understand them? Am I routing them correctly? Are they getting to the sales team efficiently? And are those sort of maybe just marketing ready or sales ready? Do I need to? So I'm starting to, in that second 30 days, I'm starting to collect some feedback. On SEO and content, it's going to be a little bit slower, but in our experience, as you put content out there, if you've done a good job with your platform itself and you're doing a good job with the content, you're probably in a couple weeks, you're going to start to see some movement in that content. You're going to start seeing that get indexed and you move into the rankings, maybe in that 50 to 40 level or whatever. You're not going to be first page, but you're going to start to see movement on that article. You're going to see that article start to accumulate some keywords. And then as we move into our 90-day period, that last and final 30-day, what we're going to shift into and what that plan is going to document for me is that during that period, I'm going to continue to gain some feedback. I might even be making some tactical tweaks to landing pages, to marketing campaigns, to content, or even just building up the sustainability of some of those workflows. How do I actually write content and build content? How do I actually get campaigns built? How do I do creative and refreshing, maybe Facebook creative? So in that last 30 days or that 90-day window, I'm starting to tweak and I'm continuing to evaluate. And then as I close out that 90 days, I get towards the end of that, those final 2 weeks, ideally, because now I'm in this rhythm of a 90-day cycle, I'm starting to evaluate everything I have, and I'm going through that same framework that I started with I'm looking at my analytics. I'm evaluating the performance. I'm looking for opportunities and weaknesses. I'm making some adjustments. I'm documenting, and I'm starting to implement those. And then we move into the next 90-day cycle and plan. And that should be the rhythm, because it just simply takes that long in order to put things out there, evaluate, get enough data to make good decisions as we move through there. Too often, particularly in digital marketing, we think that everything is sort of fast and furious, and there is so much data that comes back relatively quickly. I think we get an artificial sense that this should be kind of a quick and easy button, and that we should be running marketing strategy and tactics on a 30-day cycle. So every month, it's good to look at what's happening every month and to constantly look at your analytics and survey things. But the actual plan itself, the actual time period and window and rhythm in which we expect to initiate and have some positive or potentially even negative outcomes, expect true outcomes, it needs to be on this 90-day cycle, and you should have a documented plan to be a part of that. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope there's something you can take away. Hopefully you're actually starting to think about your planning process. And again, even at Kaleidico, we do exactly this for our clients. And this is a shift we made 5 years or so ago, where we went from sort of got off that treadmill of every single month, trying to get with our clients and build out a plan and then try to get some real quick results, to this 90-day cycle. And it's made all of the difference, because we can make a bigger impact, achieve larger goals, and really strategically move up and to the right much more dramatically. So if you'd like us to do this for you, just reach out to us at kaleidico.com, schedule a discovery session. We'll go through this, and we'll actually provide some value right up front. We're going to go through a little bit of this evaluation right on that discovery call to figure out sort of what you have to work with and then potentially how we can help you. If you want to do it yourself, definitely like and subscribe to this channel. And even if you're a client, like and subscribe to the channel, because there's going to be a whole bunch of information that will help you do it yourself as a marketing director, do it within your own organization, help you to come up with the strategies that you need to sort of expect from your organization as a CMO. And then again, if you're a client, this is going to help you understand all of the things that we're doing from quarter to quarter to make those big impacts. So again, encourage you to like and subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you next time.